Hi, Melissa A. Wiringi here. So I'm going to start doing the magic, this book here. Now, I actually have tried doing this a couple of times and I only had the online version, so I had the PDF and I never really got much past, I think, about day 5 or day 6. I'd just drop off. I've done gratitude for a really long time, and so I've been reading it from the start again, and I just really align with her story. I guess she talks a little bit about at the start how 6 years ago if you'd asked her if she was grateful, she would have said yes. And I really understand that in a really, really deep way, because prior to me having my children, I was in exactly the same boat. I thought I knew what it was to be grateful. I would say thank you if somebody got me a drink, or say thank you for things, and I was able to express it through words, but it was never a full body experience. It wasn't a full there was no magic. And I learned that it's part of why I am so grateful for my journey, because after I went through the violence with the kids' father, and I came out on the other side of that, one thing that I realized was that I really, really wasn't happy as a human being. And I was deeply, I guess I'd always shown a happy face, and I knew a big part of me was striving to be happy. However, it wasn't the happiness that I now have. And so I guess that was me. I didn't want to be an unhappy mother for my babies. When I left, my son was only about just not quite 2, and my daughter was only a few months old. And so I knew I just didn't want to be unhappy for them. I wanted them to see me happy. And so I started on a journey to create my happiness. That was ultimately the purpose when I started, was I just wanted to become happy. And I guess my starting point was, I always talk about, The Art of Happiness by the Dalai Lama. That was one of the first books that I read that really helped me to understand this whole thing. And another book that I picked up was The Key to Living the Law of Attraction by Jack Canfield. And for me, that book really was a game changer. It changed my life. He talked about, doing daily gratitude and things, and that was where I started. I grabbed a little notebook from the shop for about 50 cents back at the time. It was back in 2009, so about 10 years ago. And I just write, 3 things every day. And at the start, it was really weird. I would write down stuff like, I'm just happy for a chicken dinner, or happy for the sunshine. And it was still a very verbal expression at the time, but I guess what it taught me over time was repeating that daily. It really helped me to see gratitude and become grateful in my everyday life. So at the start, it was a challenge to sometimes even get 3 things out, but as time has gone on, this is something I've never really stopped doing for a long period of time. Like, there'll be times when I'm not necessarily writing it down every day, but I'm always expressing it and always feeling it. And so, I guess as I started to look around, and gradually over time I would just see and feel gratitude throughout the day, which has been just a wonderful experience. So I guess that's a little bit of why I've picked up the magic again this time, because one of the mentors in the program that I'm running through, I'm learning about affiliate and digital marketing, because as a mom, you guys know, I'm unschooling, I've got 3 kids, they're always on my case, and I want to create something different. I want to do, I still would love to do coaching and things like that, but I want to do that more when I'm ready. So I want to build a lot of my basis through things like affiliate marketing. And so for me, this is going to be really a great way to get started. And the mentor in there, he talked about the magic and how he's been doing it pretty much as a lifelong practice. I've always made excuses on it. I do my gratitude anyway, but I thought I will give it another crack. So I've got my book, and this is what I'm going to be starting this week. So I decided to do it differently because everybody's vying for attention. So I'm going to try and do this. I want to do a little bit of a YouTube. I'd love to grow my YouTube, I'll share some of these, like this one, on Facebook, and then the odd clip will come up on Facebook from time to time, maybe even on Instagram perhaps. But yeah, I want to do it a little bit differently, so I'm going to share it there in my YouTube and do it there, so it's going to be like another little section of my YouTube channel. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. If you're going to come along for the ride, definitely get your book or reach out to me, and I'll let you know how you can get a PDF. There are a few of those floating around, and yeah, I'd love to have you along for the ride to see all of the amazing things that can happen for not only my life but everyone else who's practicing gratitude. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I guess you've learned a little bit about why I'm inspired to do it, and I'm looking forward to sharing this journey with you. Thanks so much. Bye.